everyone, thank you for revisiting my channel, and today's video is going to be the parenting tag. So I'm not sure how old this is, but I've seen it a couple of times and I thought it looked quite good, so that's what I'm going to do. So it is 20 questions that I'm going to read from my phone, so if you do see me looking at my phone, I'm not being rude, I'm just reading the questions. So let's begin. How many children do you have and how old are they? So you've probably gathered now that I have one child. His name is Arlen and he is just turned 15 months. So yeah, pretty straightforward. So question number 2 is, what are your proudest and most frustrating moments as a parent? Well, my proudest moments are probably when he was born. He was such a good baby, and also just like every day he's learning something new. Seeing him learn things, it's just amazing to me. Like for example, yesterday we keep our plastic bags on top of the washing machine, and yesterday he found a plastic bag that, from the shopping. He picked it up and he walked to the washing machine and put the bag on top, and I'm like, how do you even know that that's where they go? So that's probably like my proudest moments, when he does something and I just think, how are you doing this? How do you know? I don't know how he knows. It's just amazing what they pick up. Most frustrating moments are probably when he's crying and I don't really know what it is that he wants. Or like for example, last night he woke up at 20 to 1 and was screaming, would not settle, and I'm just thinking, what can I do? So I had to take him into bed, and then he didn't sleep for about 3 hours, but then I didn't sleep for about 3 hours, and it just wasn't an enjoyable sleep last night. So that's probably like my most frustrating moments. And like I said, when he is crying and I don't really know what's wrong with him, it's hard work. So yeah, that's my frustrating moments. Question number 3 is, how do you discipline your children? Well, I mean, Arlen's only 15 months, so he didn't really get disciplined as such. I am trying to teach him that no means no. I'll give an example again. He was after his wipes, and I use water wipes and they're not exactly cheap, so he was trying to pull all the wipes out, which then I wouldn't reuse them, and I can't afford to have him just waste wipes like that. So I kept taking them off of him, and he would just start screaming and having a temper tantrum, and he's definitely coming up for his terrible twos. I can feel it. So he was just starting screaming, trying to climb on things to get to the wipes, and I just had to keep moving them and just let him cry, because if I just gave in and gave him them, then what's that teaching him? It's teaching him that if he cries he gets his own way, and I really don't want that. Question number 4 is, do you co-sleep? So no, I don't. However, I have just contradicted myself, because last night we did co-sleep, but that is not a regular thing. He is teething or growing, I don't know, he's not well, I don't really know what's wrong with him. So no, we don't co-sleep. We did use the Chico when he was first born, but he was always in it. He didn't come into bed apart from like in the morning at like 7, where he was starting to stir, and I would just take him in for a cuddle and he'd go back to sleep for another few hours. So yeah, no, we don't usually co-sleep. However, we did last night. Question number 5 is, what is your one must-have piece of baby equipment? I would have probably said the Perfect Prep machine. I just found it really useful. I thought it was very convenient for a new mum who doesn't have time to make a bottle the traditional way. Yeah, I just thought it was a lot easier, so that's probably my must-have. Question number 6 is, name one thing you bought before you had your baby and never ended up using. I said this in my, I can't even remember what I called the video, baby must-haves, baby things I would recommend, I don't know, but I have got the video, so I can put the link down below. But I bought a lot of hats that I never used, I bought a lot of bibs that I never used, I bought a lot of blankets that I never used. I think I've used everything else, maybe not a lot, but I definitely used everything else. Question number 7 is, have you always wanted kids, and how many more do you plan on having? Yes, I have always wanted kids. Like even when I was a little girl, when I was like 3, I'd put balloons up my top and pretend I was pregnant. I always wanted to be married, I always wanted to be a mum and a wife. That's just something that I've always wanted. It's just in my blood. It's just something that I've just always wanted. So I knew I wanted kids, and when I got engaged I was debating whether or not we were going to have a baby before the wedding or just wait, and I'd finally decided, let's just wait till after the wedding. Booked the wedding, and a month later I fell pregnant, which is typical because it's the one time in my life that I thought, let's wait. Yeah, Arlen was a bit of a surprise, but definitely a good surprise. So, and how many more do I want to have? I think I want to have at least another one, but probably another 2. My mum's got 3 kids, so to me it was just always a thing that I said 3, but as I've got older I thought maybe 2. I think what I'd do is if I had another one and it was another boy, I would try for a third, just in case I had a girl, because I would like one of each. But if I had 3 boys, I would stop, because I just think, like, how cute is that? Oh, my boys are going to look after me, and oh, let me go and get my boys. Like, I just think that's quite cute to have 3 boys, and they look after their wee mum. So question number 8 is, do you think your relationship with your spouse has changed since you had the children, for better or for worse? Yes, my relationship with my partner has changed. We are now married, so that's changed. But yeah, I would say it's changed. Before, he would consume every thought I had, whereas now I have another person that consumes every thought. I wouldn't say it's better or worse. I feel like we have got different stresses now, but that could also be because of the wedding, because obviously there's a financial strain there because we are broke. But yeah, I would say it's changed, not for better, not for worse, just it's different. There's obviously a person there. We can't just like cozy up on the sofa when we go home from work, and you've got to think of another person. So yeah, of course, everyone's relationship with their partner changes when they have a baby. We don't do as much together. Like, we used to go and play bowling or we'd go to cinema, so we haven't done that since we've had him. That's just life, I guess. It'll change as he gets a bit older, but for now I'm quite happy with spending any time that I've got with Arlen. Question number 9, so it's kind of a similar question, is date night. How many nights or days per month do you have? We don't. I think we've gone out on our own as a night like twice, not including our wedding. We've done it twice, where we went to see Impractical Jokers live with my brother. That was when Arlen was 3 months old. And then the second time would be my birthday, which was just in November there, and we went for dinner, and I waited till after he'd gone to bed so he didn't miss me. So that's all we've done. I'm okay with that. We're skint anyway, and it's winter just now, do you know, maybe as the nights start to get a bit better, maybe I'll let go a bit and I'll just have to trust someone to look after him. But I have trust issues. Surely I can't be the only one that doesn't get date nights. Question number 10 is, how is your relationship with friends since having a child? I didn't have a lot of friends before, which I'm fine with. My good friends are still around. My friends that I didn't see all the time, I obviously don't see them as much now because I have a child, but I already didn't see them that much anyway, just purely because of life. It's not anything negative, it's just life. As you get older, you have less time, you have jobs, you have partners, you have other responsibilities. So it's just one of those things, you just grow up. One of my best friends, she is in Aberdeen and she had a baby. Our due dates were a day apart and we gave birth a day apart, although they were only 4 hours apart. But yeah, we're still close obviously. But we do have friends who I've mentioned before in my Christmas vlog, the G's, and they are so good. They absolutely love Arlen as if like he's one of their family members. Like, they do love him and they've been there from the start, and they were so good with me when I was ill and I couldn't have visitors or I didn't feel comfortable with visitors. They were really good. They didn't take it personal. They knew that I had to get myself better. So yeah, they've been really good. So I wouldn't say that my relationship with my friends have changed too much, apart from the fact that we don't get to go bowling or the cinema, like I said, as much. But I'm quite happy for them to come up and hang out with us as a family. And yeah, it works well for us. He goes to bed and then we sit up and play board games. Question number 11 is, how many cars does your family have? We have 1 car. We had a Fiat 500 when I gave birth. The car didn't fit the pram without taking the wheels off, which was really annoying. So we decided to either get rid of the car or get a new car. We got a new car. So we got a Ford Ka Plus, which doesn't actually look like a Ka at all, and I haven't seen anyone driving them. So if you have one of them, let me know, because it's kind of concerning that I'm the only one that seems to be driving this car, because I have not seen it anywhere. Boot's a lot bigger, it's a small car, it's slightly cheaper every month as well, which is good. So I thought, well, do you know what, I'm paying for the car anyway, I might as well get one that I can fit the pram in and it's cheaper. Question number 12 is, Dream vacation with your kids and one without the kids. Dream vacation with the kids, well, with Arlen would be obviously Disneyland in the future. Just now he's too young. I would love to go to Disneyland, or is it Disney World? I don't know, whatever one's in Florida, because that's where I want to go. And vacation without Arlen, then I would probably like to go somewhere like Hawaii or Mexico, somewhere like somewhere really luxurious, 5-star, all-inclusive, luxury hotel. That's what I want. Question number 13 is, where do you shop for your kids? So I'm assuming that means for clothes, and recently I've just been going to Primark because we're skint. Arlen is at the age where he's at the end of the baby age clothes and at the start of the toddler age, so it's kind of mixed and it doesn't always fit either size, so, or maybe they're the sizes that go quicker, I don't know, but I am struggling to find clothes for him at the moment. Clothes that I've seen, I really like Zara clothes, but I feel like they're really hard to get them. I never see anything nice in Zara apart from when I'm in Lanzarote, and I see so much nice clothes in Lanzarote, but every time I go into the one here, I don't know, I just never find anything. I feel like it's almost a bit like TK Maxx our one. It's very jumbled, like you can never find anything. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, Primark, it's cheap, it's fast fashion, like he's in it for a couple of months and he's out of it. Maybe when he gets to 2 and it starts going from 2 to 3, he's got a bit longer out of it, and I'll start getting nicer stuff. I have also bought some things off Very because I like Very. It's very easy, it's very convenient. You order it, you can pick it up at a local shop for free, and if you don't like it you can just send it back. Question number 14 is, favourite mummy makeup and skincare products. So I don't feel like just because I have a child that it makes it a mummy favourite skincare. It's just my favourite. Although, well, one thing has changed. I was talking about the wipes, the water wipes, saying that I can't afford them, but I actually have found myself using them recently to take my makeup off, which is bad, I know. The only kind of thing that I'm thinking is that it's literally just water taking my makeup off, so it's not, yeah, it's not good. But other than that, I use Dermalogica, and my makeup, I've been using Primark lately, purely because I'm skint, not because I'm my mum, but I've been using the Primark makeup, and so I'm really pale at the moment. So yeah, I think it's quite good. I've actually got a mix on, so I've got Primark foundation and mascara. I've got a MAC powder, like a finishing powder, which gives me a bit more colour so I don't look this pale. My lips are, I've got a MAC lip liner on in Soar, and then I've got the Body Shop lip gloss on. It's a matte finish. I love this colour, it's like such a me colour. Here's the matte liquid lipstick, and the colour is Crete Carnation number 030, and I absolutely love this. It's so nice. Yeah, I love it. On my eyebrows I just use a MAC eyeshadow, and blusher, I've just got like a cheap one that I'd been given as a gift. It was, let me see what it is. It's just the limited collection palette. It was really cheap, I'm sure it was a gift, but yeah, I just use that for my blusher. So that's just what I use. It's not because I'm a mum, it's just because I use it. Usually I used to wear the MAC foundation, which I still actually have. It's a bit dark for my skin at the moment because I am so pale. But the Primark makeup is really good, and I've seen a couple of videos where people have done the Primark makeup challenge, and I'm actually going to just buy the stuff because their makeup looks amazing, like really good. And people bought like makeup for a full face of makeup for £30. That's insane considering I just bought a MAC powder yesterday for £24. One powder, one. The only good thing about MAC is when you finish your products, when you finish the product, you keep the container, like so the jar or the tub, and if you get 6 items, you take them in and you get a free lipstick, so that's quite good. Question number 15 is, since becoming parents, do you notice you act more like your own mother or father? No. I think it's easy to say that yes you do, because you use phrases that a mother uses or a father uses. He's my child and I'll raise him the way I see fit. Whether that is similar to how my mum raised me or whether that's completely different, I don't think that I'm like my mum because of it. I think it's just something that parents say, like, don't do that, or as he's getting older, you can't have a snack before dinner. Like, of course that's going to be like your mum because it's a mum thing to say. It's universal. So question number 16 is, piercing a baby's ear, do or don't? I probably wouldn't pierce my baby's ear under the age of 3. Although saying that, but I really wanted my ears pierced, but I was too scared. And I think if my mum had just done it when I was younger, I would have just done it because I wouldn't have had a choice. I don't know. I don't know until I'm in that situation, but I do think I would wait till they were at least 3. Yeah, I think maybe even 5. I think I'd wait till they were at least 5. Yeah, 5. That's just me. I don't judge anyone. I'm not against anyone doing it. Just personally, I wouldn't do it. Number 17 is bath or shower for you and your children. Bath for him, shower for me. I hate a bath. I find it so uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need a Lush bath bomb or something. The time I had a bath was, I was pregnant and someone said that it's relaxing. I felt like a whale. I felt like a whale in a doll's swimming pool. Honestly, the water didn't even cover my belly. I was so uncomfortable. My back was bent weird. I got in, had a program set up, and I kept fast forwarding it just so I could get out the bath quicker. It was just not enjoyable. Really not enjoyable. Maybe I need a bigger bath. I don't know. But showers, you're in, you're out, you're done. Like, what else do you need? Who's got time to faff about in a bath? But Arlen, I quite like him having a bath. He loves it. He loves splashing about in the water. Number 18 is mum back to her pre-baby weight? No, I'm actually lighter. Not smug at all. Just kidding. I am like currently a stone lighter than I was before I had my baby. So after I had him, I was ill, as you know, and I lost all the weight and got back to my pre-baby weight. Then when I got better, I started eating more and the weight just piled on, and I got a treatment done in my work where it involved a before and after picture, and the picture made me cry, and that's when I thought things need to change. It was coming up for my wedding and I thought, right, okay, it's my hen party this weekend, have my hen party, then get down to business. Honestly, I was disgusted in myself, and I thought, I've always said to myself that if I see myself getting to a point where I'm not happy, I'm going to do something about it, and I did. And it ended up being that my dress was too big, and I actually lost £9 more than I should have for my dress. Although with the eating habits I've had lately are not good. But yeah, so I did the Atkins diet. I took things to extreme, yes, but I had to do something. So I did the Atkins diet. I lost weight quite quickly on that. However, I did work hard. I was walking a lot. I was going to Buggy Fit class 3 times a week, which is in the park where you're running about. I was also doing pole dancing with my friend Gemma. So I was working hard as well as doing my diet. It got to a point where I did get to the weight that I was happy with. I'm now at my goal weight. However, I would still like to lose another couple of pounds. So question number 19 is college dreams. Do you expect your kids to go to college, or would you let them decide for themselves? I would 100% let Arlen decide for himself. I will encourage him to do well at school because it's something that I never did, and I kind of regret, like, I just think, why didn't I apply myself? But then actually thinking back, I went and did my beauty therapy course, my HND in beauty therapy, and I enjoyed it. I was passionate about it and I did really well. I've never worked harder on an academic thing in my life, and I know why, because I enjoyed it. Whereas school I didn't enjoy. I'm not good at maths, I'm not good at English. I just didn't enjoy it, and I feel like when you're young you get caught up in all the drama. Your focus isn't on school. I mean, for some people it is, but for me it just wasn't. I'll encourage him to do well, but I will also encourage him to do what makes him happy. I'm hoping he'll actually be a footballer and make me rich. Question number 20 is, finish these sentences. You know you're a mum when you... I don't know. You know you're a mum where you have no sleep. You know you're a mum when you have bags down to your chin. You know you're a mum when you're full of love. It's honestly the best feeling in the world, and I don't think I could ever love anyone more than how I feel for him. He's just my world, and yeah, so that's when you know you're a mum. So thank you for watching my 20 questions for the parenting tag. I hope you liked it. If you did, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to join in and do your own one. I will post the questions down below so you can do it yourself. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all my videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!